Okay, guys. Good evening, everyone. We're back again for the finals and the award shows for the Open Men, and I think the um Men Physique. So, who do you guys think is going to win tonight, man? I'm really excited to see like the top three yesterday. Really surprised me. Even though I felt Rami looked incredible, I felt Rami should have been in the top three conversation, but that's just my personal opinion. I think Rami deserves to be in the top three conversation. That's just my personal opinion because of his of the way he was able to change his physique in just a few months from the Olympia, because everyone left Rami for Dawn after the Olympia, but he was able to change his physics. So I love that about him. So we're here. We're waiting for them to begin the show. Uh,
We'll see.
So we have a bet on my podcast
they're
for this.
still in the
So we all
studio.
picked the top 10,
Okay.
me and the group of guys.
So they're
the
still in the
loser-
studio.
Has to get a belly button ring.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
So that's what we're looking
So
for.
right
You
now,
wanna get on the bet?
I can't wait to see
he
who's
already has a
gonna.
belly
He already
button.
has
ring.
Well, I don't know the lines of the shows today. I hope
But
that
if there was a
the
line in
Open
Vegas on
comes
this,
early though.
what do you think the line
But
would be?
they're a
And I'll
little
throw it
bit
to you guys know what
fast
the line
at the
I don't know, but
Nick,
I can tell you
line
Arnold
on
more
Nick.
than
Who's
the
one? Is he
the
overall favorite? Is he a long shot?
the Olympia. The
like after
Olympia
prejudging?
Yeah.
they had delays and stuff like that. But I think the
So
Arnold
even
is
odds on
different. The Arnold looks
Even
like
odds
on
on Nick
point, on
and doing
time,
Samson.
and fast as
Yeah,
well.
you can run down
And I love it
I would have to say that I would
because down
put
here in
money on
Italy, where I
on this
am, it's about
because it
1 o'clock at
really can go
night.
either way. And
So I need to sleep
as we
as
saw
well.
with wellness, we thought we had with
So
Angela in the front running, and
Yeah.
the judges didn't pan out that way. So
no, no, no.
for all
Parlo
the
anche in
divisions,
italiano.
I couldn't bet. You just never know which way it's going to go, and then
Parlo anche in
depending on,
italiano,
you can't
però
dictate what the athletes will come in,
parlo
make the
anche in
changes when the
italiano, parlo
judges
in
find it.
inglese.
So
Però
I will bet.
ieri maggior
I
parte
will
che hanno
bet
seguito erano
that
inglesi,
come back
quindi per
much
quello sto
bigger.
iniziando, ho iniziato
And I
con
think
l'inglese,
Andrew
però
will
parlo
as
in
well.
italiano.
Those are
Se
two things you could bet on.
magari se qualcuno
They
mi
know
scrive qualcosa
that
come
they
ha
brought
scritto
a
te,
tremendous talent,
rispondo in italiano.
but at a little bit of an expensive size. And I think they've been
Anyways,
eating down, and Nick is going to come back
let's see.
a much bigger human being.
Yeah,
I can't
and
wait.
he's in the kind
Who
of
do you
condition
guys
that Nick
pick
is
for the
in. I
win
don't think
today?
there's anything he can do wrong.
Based on
He
the
can do
top
whatever
three
he
of
wants. There's
yesterday,
no way
based on the top
he
three
can
of
mess this
yesterday,
up
I
for
pick
tonight.
So what I'm getting from you two is you think
Andrew Jack.
I think
Andrew Jack.
Nick is.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
would you bet a
And I
odds
think
that
it just get
Nick's gonna
better,
win it?
better,
if I
better.
had to put
Every
my
time I
money
see
on
him,
one of the three,
Or
he's
your
just getting
response?
better.
I
But
would say.
I think his only
I would
problem
say
is
after
his
last night, I would say
posing.
Nick.
Has the edge.
I
Just
don't know about his posing though.
It's so close. That's why I can't wait to see what they look like when they come out tonight.
So let's see. And I think with Andrew Jack and Samson Dauda, their physics are really, really similar. So I feel that it's going to be a tough one for the judges today. Well, I heard people talking about Nick Walker, but I think, I don't know, seeing Nick Walker with Andrew Jack and Samson Dauda, I, I, I understand why most people don't like his physique. Like, yeah, he got the mass and everything, but I think um, Andrew Jack and Samson Dauda are more aesthetic. So
yeah.
To see who starts fading or who starts wearing out first. So
Let's
that
go.
could happen tonight. If we
Yeah.
see a
It
Samson,
should.
Andrew, and Nick combination come out very close, they might put them through the paces until somebody just falls off.
And
Let
that
them
perfectly,
decide.
and that
Yeah.
perfectly takes me to our next question, which I'm going to throw to Janet. Judging. This judging panel will be scrutinized, obviously, if they mess it up or if they got it wrong or things like that. What's the judging background? Where do they get them? Where do they come from? Would you ever do it?
you know, judging, there's a lot of pressure, but I got to give it to him because it is so
Yeah.
so hard. You have when there's lots of people, there's lots of noise out there, but they really have to stay focused and in their lane, and follow the criteria and the guidelines that they're judging off of within that division. And there's lots of variables that go into effect of even with lighting or the way the athlete is being positioned on stage. So maybe an athlete has the best physique, but they're not presenting it that way. They're not posing that way. And so you
Yo,
will see other
yo.
people say, well, they had the best physique. Yes, but on stage, did they present it that way? And so the judges can only judge what they see
Yeah.
on stage.
I can't wait
the
though. I
the
can't
thing
wait for
we should always applaud them for is
tonight.
with the advent of social media, there's a lot more pressure on them because,
Sure.
especially when you're looking at a 2-day show, they'll judge last night, and then these guys are human, or these men or women are human. They're going to go back to their rooms
And
and
see
they're
what
going to
the
see all this stuff on
see what the
social
keyboard
media.
warriors are
So
saying.
like Janet said, no, I think it matters. They're human. Like Janet said, they have to maintain a level of focus and their opinion and not be
Stay.
swayed by anything they're seeing online.
I know, but they are professionals. I mean, they've been judging for years.
I agree.
So
I agree.
you can't let the social media influence what your
Right.
decision is the next day. So they might look
Yeah.
at it, but I don't
Yeah,
think that
but
this has
do you
anything
guys
to do
think
because
that
they're going to give
the
these guys another
judges
chance tonight
go
to
to
see what they
the
look
But
like.
do they have an
social
easier
media
job
to
tonight?
and see
And I think you said
comments
this
or
earlier
and
today. Do
see
they have an easier
who
job tonight because
the
it's
people
so
want to
fit?
win and
Which you
stuff,
can't
and
argue
this
that.
may
This person, which you
influence
couldn't
their
argue that.
decision?
Fu had always
I
argued everything,
feel
but
Yeah,
you
yes.
can't
it's not
argue
I
an
three
feel
easy
in
guys.
job, Todd. It's
2003,
not
yeah.
easy at all because at
I
the end
wouldn't
of the
want
day, these guys are so close to so close that you literally have to find the one who has the best combination of everything.
So
Okay.
it's not easy, but I agree with Todd in
Yeah.
one sense. Like we said earlier, the three guys are so good
Yeah.
that if they pick one that you don't agree with, there's going to be a number of people that do agree with it because
Yeah,
they can't really go wrong with any of the top three at this
No,
point.
you can't.
We're gonna have to leave it at that. We'll give you a look at the quick schedule before we send you down to the show, and it is going to be a packed house. Routine 7:15, Bikini International 7:45, Men's Physique,
Classic
Arnold Classic comparison round, and
individual,
then the
Arnold
Arnold
Classic
Classic goes
individual
down
between
around
Bikini
9:05, and of
International,
course we'll have the
Men
awards with the governor
Physique,
himself at 9:10.
Arnold
So,
Classic
on behalf of
Company.
Dennis James, Fuad Abiad, Janet Legg, I'm Todd Harris. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back, and we'll kick things off here at the 35th Annual Arnold Classic.
Okay, so now they are all on break. Yeah. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, but for this video, I'm gonna be broadcasting just the voices. But I think at the end, when they give the title to the winner at the open men, I may show it. I may show it. It depends on how many people comes on my life. Like if I have so much people watching, waiting, yeah, I may show it. Just the presentation of the winner of tonight, so that I don't get banned. Because I think if I stream everything, I might get banned. I might get copyrights. I might get taken down. So I don't want to risk it. So who do you guys think is gonna win tonight, man? Who do you guys think is gonna win tonight, man? Like the guys are so good. They are so I like that. You don't know who to pick. Anyone you pick, like it's gonna be a problem for another person. Like I feel um Samson Dauda and Andrew Jack are so close. Like but I feel like Samson Dauda has a better legs. I prefer Andrew Jack's upper body to Samson's. So let's see. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Arnold Sports Festival and Arnold Classic Championships. Please rise for your national anthem. And please welcome international recording artist, Dr. Yvette Diva Williams.
Oh, say, can you see by
the national anthem of America.
what so proudly we
Yeah. We don't. I don't want personally. I don't want to listen to the national anthem. But I respect all countries because I think it's disrespectful when they are singing the country's national anthem. Then maybe I talk on top and stuff. So that's why I took the volumes off, and I can't wait. Like I think the main physics is gonna be around 3:30, just like yesterday, right? I'm so sleepy. Like during the Arnold Classic and the Mr. Olympia weekend, I don't get a lot of sleep. Like I always get like an hour sleep a day and stuff like that. Ah, so I hope everything goes well as planned. But I think that the finals is gonna be around maybe in an hour, 30 minutes time because that's when the big guys come out. The big guys. That's when the big guys come out. So now I think they have the classic. I think for the women. I don't know. I don't know what they have now. Let's wait and see.
And
So
now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your IFBB Pro League president, Mr. Jim Mannion.
okay.
Thank you, Bob. Good evening. On behalf of the NPC and the IFBB Professional League, I just want to take a minute to thank your executive director for this great event, Brian Powers and his staff, Lloyd, Brent, the whole crew over here for their work before the event and, of course, here this weekend. And I'd also like to congratulate the great athletes who were selected to compete. You're going to see some great talent here tonight, so I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. So sit back, enjoy the show. At this time, I'd like to invite our host and my friend, Arnold, to the stage. Thank you.
Arnold.
Thank you, Jim. I want to welcome all of you to the Arnold's Classic
How old is Arnold right now?
2023. And it's fantastic to have all of you back. And I have to tell you that I'm here today with mixed emotions. One is because of the passing away of Jim Lorimer, my partner.
Yeah.
And I'm really saddened about that because I started this competition back in 1976 with Jim Lorimer. We wouldn't be here in Columbus having any of those competitions if it wouldn't have been for Jim Lorimer. And I mean, he was a fantastic partner. He was an extraordinary friend, and he was a mentor to me. We spent a lot of time together, and he was just such a wise man with his unbelievable background, being the senior vice president of Nationwide Insurance, being an FBI agent, having been a mayor, having been a law professor, a lawyer, and of course my help when we started the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports, helped me with the after-school programs, helped me when I ran for governor. He's the one that encouraged me when everyone said it would never happen. He's the one that called me daily and says, "You can do it, Arnold." So it's clear
that's
when
so
you come to a
sad.
place like this and you do this for the first time, kind of by yourself. Yes, I have hundreds of people helping me, but by myself, meaning that my partner is not with me. And so that, of course, saddens me. But we do have here today one of his sons, Jeff Lormer, who is sitting right over here with Jeannie, with his wonderful wife, Jeannie. Let's give them a big hand. Come on, Jeff, get up, Jeannie.
That's good.
And of course, Jim told me that because he couldn't come last year, he said to me, he said, if anything ever happens to me, I want you to continue on with full power. And so I know he's watching us from heaven right now. And he will be very pleased to see that we are moving on full power and moving ahead. And this has been the most successful Arnold's Classic this year. We are so happy when you walk around and you see our halls are filled again with people displaying their goods, and to see so many different sports, 60 different sports from 80 different countries participating here. We're talking here about 15,000 athletes participating here this year.
Wow.
It's absolutely fantastic.
That's fantastic, yo. There's so much. I love the Arnold sports because they touch
You have
everything.
such fantastic
From
bodybuilders
wrestling, boxing,
and
shit.
so many competitive, really great competitive women. It's just really spectacular. I'm so happy about that. And I'm so happy that we have so many wonderful guests here, you know, the bodybuilding champions. Some of them will be coming up on stage later on. I'm happy that also my friend here, Florian von Donnersmarck, is here, who is sitting here in the front row, who is a Academy Award-winning director from Germany. Thank you very much for being here today.
Nice.
And then Brian Chesky, who started Airbnb. Brian, come get up. Where are you? Where's Brian? Must be somewhere here in the audience. Maybe he's shy, doesn't want to get up. But anyway, he used to be a bodybuilder, and now he is worth $10 billion. What can I tell you? This all starts with bodybuilding, no matter how you put it. I also want to say thank you to the sponsors that make this whole thing possible. If it's Mutant Nutrition, High Tech Pharmaceuticals, Celsius, Rogue, Rain, SBD, Supertech, Muscle Tech, and the list goes on and on. So we wanted to say thank you to them also. I want to say thank you to all the participants, and I definitely want to say thank you to all of you for being here today. And I tell you something, what I appreciate so much, this crowd here is people that work in the gym, that are trainers in the gym, that own gyms, that run gyms, that manage gyms, people that are in the food supplement business, in the weight business, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when the politicians say they're public servants, they're full of crap. They're full of crap. And you know it. Because we know they're not serving the public, they're serving their party. They're serving themselves. They only think about getting re-elected. I've worked with them. I know. Trust me. Trust me. And I'm not here to talk about politics. The reason I'm mentioning this is because the true public servants are the people that are in the gym business. You all are really true public servants. The people that are in the food supplement business, the people that are in the weight business, the people that are selling all of those things out there on the floor, they really do good public service. So you are all really great public servants, not those politicians that call themselves public servants. And I tell you, I'm proud of this sport. I'm so happy that I got into this sport because it really created my life. And as I've said in the past, I was born a bodybuilder and I will die a bodybuilder. I always will be a bodybuilder. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you.
Arnold, really good to see Arnold, really healthy. at his age and stuff like that. Like, it's really an inspiration.
Welcome to the stage, the voice of bodybuilding, Bob
Bob.
Chicarello.
Whoa.
All right. Thank you for that smattering of applause. Come on, everybody. We're here at the Arnold, right?
Bob Chicanello.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. I want to start this off by thanking everybody for coming out and supporting the Arnold Classic this year. Wow, what a turnout! When they said we're back bigger than ever, if anybody that was at the expo saw, we meant it. So it's great to see the people back, the supplement companies, the sponsors. I want to take this moment to welcome our pay-per-view audience from around the world. We got the IFBB pros backstage along with Todd. We have the lovely Janet Layu, former champ, former be out here a little bit later in the program. Also, our men's physique and our bikini pros also on the stage for the prejudging. We'll see that unfold here tonight for the finals. Folks, also, we have some very special treats for you here tonight. A Lifetime Achievement Award that will be given to none other than Flex Wheeler himself. He is here in the house.
Flex Wheels Lifetime Achievement Award. Flex Wheeler.
And also, we have almost all of the Arnold Classic past champions. So history will be made once again right here on this stage. And some of those names are some of the biggest in the business. Your first ever champ, Rich Gaspari. I saw Rich earlier. He is here. Mike Ashley, Sugar Sean Ray. We got Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, buddy. So we've got them almost all here tonight, folks. And Arnold's going to be out right with those guys going down memory lane. This will be a great moment for you to get those cameras out. So, folks, we're going to start things off. Who was here last night for the prejudging?
Me, because I was up
We got
all
a tough
last
one here
night.
today. Just my opinion, folks, but I thought SAMSON DAUDA was bringing it. This guy looks like he could take it all, but man, he's got some competition with Andrew Jack. And of course, Nick is right on his heels. Big Rami in the house. He's back bigger than ever. And man, what an interesting comparison. I got to give it to Steve and the judges. How about that comparison with Sean Clarita, the giant killer, and Big Rami next to each other? 100 pounds separating these guys. Fantastic. So we're going to start things off tonight with our gentlemen, your free posing routines. We're going to find out who wins this title here at the Arnold. The guys are lined up and ready. The judges seated and in place. Fans here at the Arnold and around the world. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready, man.
All right, you're not ready. I thought you were ready. You came and you said you were ready. And I don't blame you guys. This is clearly my fault. I have failed to motivate you enough to be ready. So what I'm guessing is you want the big over-the-top intro. Is that right, folks? All right. Listen, fair enough. It is the Arnold, right? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bodybuilding fans of all ages, here in Columbus and around the world, are you ready?
Good job, Bob. Good job.
All right, here we go, folks. Please welcome your first competitor from New York, Justin Rodriguez.
So Justin Rodriguez will get things started off.
Oh, they got the posing just like...
No surprise, big crowd in the house tonight. And how about that opening comments by the governor?
Kind of gave me goosebumps.
I was thinking time for re-election time. Here we go. And I love the music right out of the gate with Justin.
Now Justin is posing. He looks a little bit better than yesterday, though. Justin looks a little bit better. I'm sleepy. Justin looks better than yesterday, though. I want to see Rami. But like I said yesterday, and I've been saying it for a long time, I think Justin needs to rest his physique. I think his physique need rest. That's my personal opinion about Justin. I think Justin's physique need some rest because in overall, to me, he has a nice, pleasant physique. But I just feel like he needs to rest his physique because he has been competing for so long now without resting, like the human horse. I think he needs to take some
Justin
months out.
Rodriguez looking better.
Robbie.
Big Rami. Big Rami is my favorite bodybuilder right now.
Bob hit that one good. He takes up the space. It's a different level of kid.
Big
We're
Rami.
excited for this one.
Oh, the lights are
Coming out
off.
in the dark. It's gonna be a full reveal.
Ooh.
Tan looks a little better than last night. Definitely looks a little sharper.
Ooh. Big Rami looks nice though. But I think that they are hating on Big
So
Rami
guys,
though.
his situation is tonight. Do you think he's now fighting to get himself in the top 3?
Well, he's definitely fighting. So we have to see, wait till we get to the confirmation round to see if they put him next to the other guys.
Big Rami.
He definitely looks better than last night. He's even sharper. He tightened up a little bit more, and the tan is definitely better.
Ooh. I think Rami should be in the top 3, guys.
He's definitely the guy you look at and you say did not skip leg day ever.
I love the dramatic posing from a big guy. It definitely has to suit your physique, and he's making it work. Crowd loves him.
Big Rami. Big Rami. Big Rami.
He poses well tonight too.
I was just going to say, like a 300-pound ballerina.
Ooh, good job.
Yeah,
That
that
was a great,
well done.
great routine. I'm glad he added the color, Dennis. The color is a little darker than last night. He looks much better.
Big Rami. I think Big Rami is.
He's working
Give
the
it up for
stage.
the big man, Mandoa Ellsby.
Big Rami.
I told you he was big. Please welcome your next competitor from Spring, Texas, Patrick Moore.
No, you can't bring Patty more after Big Rami though.
Anything after
I don't think it's fair.
Big Rami's going to look small, right?
I'm sorry, Todd. What was that?
I would
gonna say-
hate to be the next competitor.
Yeah,
after
even
Robbie.
after Big Rami, you're
It's
like,
a
oh, that
tough
guy
act
looks so
to follow,
small.
yes.
It's just,
Yeah.
and Patrick's not necessarily small.
He looked better than last night. He's also corrected his tan. He looks a little bit harder than last night.
I just think Patrick Moore has this problem with his legs and for his physique. I don't know, like I don't see the improvement in his legs. I don't know why. I don't know. Second way, to me, it's better if he um moves to classic or something else. Like I don't know. Like I think his genetics for his legs are not favorable. This is my personal opinion, though. This is my personal opinion. So, guys, I just think Patrick Moore. I don't know.
So Patrick Moore going through his routine. If you're just joining us, Arnold Classic underway here. Governor came out, paid tribute, and then the show began.
So Patrick Moore decided to come back to the Arnold Classic to make kind of a little bit of a comeback after being off for a little while.
This is the best show.
And it's a tough show to come back to because the competition is always very stiff here. So I'm sure he's going to feel it a little bit. He's going to be out of the top 6, but he's got a great physique. He's put together.
Yeah, it's a great showing for Patrick. I mean, and you know, we talked about his legs yesterday. I think his legs did come up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, I mean, you know, you have to walk out there after Rami. I mean, you know, that's if I could choose a spot, I would probably go somewhere else. But you know, I think it's a great showing for him.
Great small waist lie.
And you know, he needs a little bit more time since after his injury.
Yeah. Your next competitor is from Nigeria. His real name is Chinedu Obiakia. So when I say that, nobody knows who I'm talking about. We just call him Andrew Jack.
One everyone's waiting to see. Obviously, one of the people that is contending for that first place finish. Definitely fuller from last night.
Looks crazy.
Okay, this is just cool. I mean, his tunes are just, this is taking it to the next level.
He's really feeling the music.
Oh, he got the nicest pose.
You think about a statue, that's the physique.
Yeah. Did you see the lineup, by the way, of the people trying to get a picture at Arnold's statue today? It was 100 people deep, just trying to get their photo in front of it. Pretty soon they're going to want to get their photo next to Andrew Jack. Holy cow.
Oh, Andrew Jack looks crazy.
You would not think this is such a new competitor. He's very confident on stage. Moves very well.
First time here at the Arnold Classic in Columbus.
Oh. God, I want Andy Jack to win. Like he got one of the best physiques. Like to me, he's the Chris Bumstyle of open.
Can only imagine what he can bring to the table in another year.
Oh yeah, he's going to be very, very impressive. I love this posing routine. He's very smooth with his transitions.
Whoa.
Oh, he's going down.
Come on.
Split.
Yep.
How flexible
Hello.
can he be?
It reminds me of Flex Wheeler.
Incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
As I said yesterday, Todd,
It's really nice though.
rare that you find somebody who can pull off the slow music.
Yeah.
But Andrew's making
He's-
this
oh.
look great.
It's almost like he's doing it to the beat.
Yep.
Andrew Jack just turned pro like like a year plus ago, and
Very,
now
very impressive.
he's for the win of the Arnold Classic. Like this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Andrew Jack is everything people want to see.
Great
We'll have to
package
see
for
Nick
Andrew, and
and
I'm really
Samson.
happy to see him coming back from, you know, a somewhat disappointing showing from the Olympia, coming into the Arnold 10 weeks later to present this package. I mean,
You know, it's funny when you're so good,
It's
but
unbelievable.
disappointing is 8th at the Olympia.
Right. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
It's nice to see him
We're
come
going to
in
get the
and sharp.
back and now the front.
You know, posing is an art, and it's very hard to do, and not everybody can pull it off. Andrew, being such a new competitor, is absolutely awesome.
Janet,
That
did you
was-
pull it off?
So graceful. I don't think I could do a spin that graceful.
Folks, I could be wrong, but if he
Jack.
wins tonight, I believe it will be by split decision.
Points for that.
Please welcome your next competitor. From the United Kingdom, Samson Dauda.
Dauda.
Yeah, this is enough.
So we got back-to-back flowing physiques. And guys
Samson
contending for the
Dauda.
top spot here.
Like they got a similar physique.
Very good poser too.
Samson Dauda is posing right now.
This is my routine. This is my 2017 routine.
You're saying he stole your routine, Fouad?
No, I'm telling you,
This is it.
it's the same poses and the same music.
Serious?
I'm not joking.
It's almost the same body too.
He went on YouTube.
I mean, he's making it look a little better, but oh my God.
You competed here, what, 4 times for Arnold?
4 times, yeah.
And this was 2019.
2017 was my last time, but this is the routine from that last competition.
Is that impressive?
So
He
this
does
is
it
for
well.
you, Ford.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Well, at the end of this, if Bob Ciccarella says, give it up for Fouad Abiad, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, that's Fouad Abiad 2017. I wasn't there in 2017, Fouad, but this is impressive.
If he wins the best poser, he's going to have to give you half of it.
Well, I will say he put his own flair to the end of it there, but wow, that's incredible. That's
You didn't know?
Is it flattering to you?
I'm like honestly emotional about it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it should be. Well done.
You had no idea. Look.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice pose as well. I think Samson Dauda and Jack have been the best posers as
What do
so
you think,
far.
Bob? You look drier than last
Big
night?
Ramy
Sorry, DJ, what do
tried,
you
but
think?
I
Samson
think he looked better
Dauda
than last night, yes.
and
you can see how
Jack are
much
the
fun
best
he's having
posers
right now.
so far.
Well, posing is his thing.
Wow. Samson bringing it.
Give it up for
Yeah.
Samson Dauda. The
Fouad,
Nigerian Lion.
what did that mean to you?
They put me on camera because I got a tear in my eye.
That's okay.
The ox. We got a whole zoo up here.
Need some tissues.
Honest to God, it
I mean, these guys are
was very
animals.
emotional to
Yeah.
see that because me and Samson have a very close
Please
relationship.
welcome
And
from Clifton, New
for him to
Jersey,
do
the
that
beast, Akeem
for me is
Williams.
pretty great.
Tip of the cap, sir. Tip of the cap.
Akeem Williams. I think Akeem Williams need some time off as well. Like his physique is not the Akeem Williams we were meant to see.
Janet, this choreography is pretty cool too. I mean, he's kind of going with it.
Very dramatic, very intense.
Hakeem trending in the right direction. 9th in 2019, 7th in 2020, 5th in 2021.
Hakeem, one of the strongest bodybuilders in the IFBB. Very impressive, very dense, thick muscle. Again, that dramatic music fits with the physique.
He's in good condition too. I mean,
he's better tonight than last night.
He was never really consistent. You know, he had a great showing in the I think it was 2020 Olympia.
Yes.
Where he ended up in 6th, and since then he's kind of been hit or miss. So, but tonight I would say he looks just about just as good as he did in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I don't know what the problem of Hakeem Williams is like. I think he needs to change his coaches if he hasn't changed them yet, because I think he got a great physique, but oh no, he doesn't come in condition. Never had condition. That's just his problem. But tonight he looks great. His posing is on point. Everyone tonight are looking great though.
Just mass on mass. Such a great physique.
I'm so sleepy. It's really late
You
here.
guys can pull off that pose, Dennis?
Yeah, I know I could.
Our next competitor comes from the Netherlands. He is a former two-time Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome the conqueror, William Bonac.
William Bonac. I think William Bonac missed it again for this show. William Bonac. I like William Bonac's
Gosh, he's been
most
at this
times
for
from
what,
the
8
back.
years now?
What is posing?
William has such a beautiful physique. Everything is there.
It looks incredible, but I think from the front
Very
there's
unique,
something
too. There's
that's
not many
going
physiques
wrong. Like
that are like Williams.
What would you say the prime years are for a bodybuilder in this situation?
Well, back in the days, it was in the late 20s, early 30s. Now I think it's shifted into the late 30s, early 40s.
Really?
Yeah, with a lot of guys.
I think you get guys, yeah, like Dennis said, right between, 33, they start hitting their prime, and it go all the way to 40, early 40s.
Janet, what would you say for the women in wellness and bikini and fitness? Same?
There's lots of newcomers at the younger age. I think many in their 20s, but there's surprisingly, you'll see some in their 30s, and you would be shocked. You would never know that's their age.
William Bonac on stage right now, two-time champion here at the Arnold Classic. Trying to bring back the magic.
I mean, we can't forget William was as high as first runner up at the Olympia back in 2019 or 20.
He's used to be in the top 3.
No, 19, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's used to being in the top 3.
Wait, what year was it when Brandon won the first one? Was it 18 or 19?
I'm not sure. I do know that
it was a year after.
He was second in
Sean
2019.
In 2019, yeah.
He was second.
I know William was second last year and arguably first by a lot of people. It was absolutely incredible.
By most people, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I thought William Bonac
got this muscle.
I was winning last year, but I don't know what happened. They didn't make him win.
And he's definitely improved from last night.
Yeah. So far, everybody we've seen has gotten a little bit better from last night.
It's just hard to motivate yourself to come out to do the routine when you know you're not in the mix. It's not easy. But I like the fact that he's very professional right now, and he's doing this for the fans.
Give it up for the conqueror, William Bonac.
All right, here you
Our
go,
next
guys.
Competitor coming from Henderson, Nevada. He's a former Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome the mutant, Nick Walker.
You got it. Cheers. Nick was the favorite coming into the show. Could still be in the lead and one of the final three competing for that top spot.
All right, right off the bat, does he look fuller?
I personally don't see any more added size than last night. But he was good last night. Dennis, you see a bigger package?
It's probably
Me
easier to
too.
tell when you see them next to each other.
Me
Yeah.
too. I think
Because
Nick,
right now, I mean,
Nick's is the same.
he looks just as good as he did last night.
Yeah. I mean, last night he was so good that it was really hard to go up from where he was yesterday.
I really think he achieved his goal of being skinless.
Oof.
Very
Yeah.
conditioned.
The condition is incredible.
Still.
Nick.
His back shots are just wild.
I think Nick is the fans' favorite to win. But I don't know. Like I don't know if Nick really needs to win. Personally,
I
I
have to say
would
the last
love
couple of routines
Andrew
Nick has
Jack
done, he's put a little bit of
or
extra time,
Samson.
extra effort, and really showing off his posing skill.
Yeah. Great separation of lines and beside his quads. You can see, I mean, he's
He's
the
great.
condition
He's
is
amazing.
spot on.
So many lines.
Here we go.
I love how he gets the crowd going.
Yeah.
It's
Nick
another
Walker
guy with
looks
intense
crazy.
passion for the sport. You can almost make you feel it, and it makes you want to cheer him on.
You can tell by the way he poses and the way he acts that he thinks I'm
Yeah,
winning this.
yeah. You talk about the definition.
Whoa.
Holy smokes.
Great color.
Nick looks crazy.
It's got a great combination of everything right here.
That's it, Nick. That's it, Nick.
Definitely
Good
can't
for
count
him.
out Nick Walker.
Good for him.
Great champion mindset. You just feel it.
I don't
through his
know if he
routine.
was better than last night, but last night he was almost perfect, so it doesn't
Nick came to
surprise
play
me.
tonight.
Final two.
Please welcome your next competitor from Tampa, Florida. He's a former Arnold Classic amateur champion and a former 212 Olympian. Please welcome Kamal El Garni.
Come on, that guy, dude.
Kamal, the oldest person to ever win an Olympia at 47 years old. I think he's competing today at 52.
52.
Yes, I think he's going on 52.
Yeah. Extremely impressive.
Come on, that guy, dude.
Kamal is one of the most friendliest, approachable bodybuilders I've ever met in my life. Super happy, just loving life.
Come on.
I call him Mr. Consistency when he comes to great conditions. So now let's say it's really I'm really
Come on,
interested in
really
seeing
looking
if
nice
he,
though.
with the added size, because
But I don't think he stands
than
next to
212.
these
Yeah.
guys. I think
if
Kamal
he
is
brings
going
the
to
same
be
condition.
the last.
I feel like Kamal's condition is great. It's just some areas you can tell time is starting to take its toll, like the legs, but his condition is there.
Not the normal 52-year-old physique. How about his choice of music?
I was thinking that.
Classic Ave Maria.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sean Clyde is looking crazy. His condition is on point. But I think he was more conditioned in the Olympia. Because here I think he came for the size a little bit.
So much detail for his size.
He's definitely bringing it, and he can hold his own next to the big guys. I don't care how much lighter he is.
The giant killer. The giant killer. Let's see how many giant he can kill tonight.
Give it up
Good
for
job,
the giant killer.
Oh, well, that was impressive. And what a way to start things off alongside Dennis James, Fuad Abiad, Janet Leag. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us here in Columbus, 35th year for the Arnold Classic. That kind of wore me out. I got to be honest with you. That was kind of exhausting. The intensity, Janet, we'll start with you. The intensity of that is next level.
It is, but you can see just like beautiful routines.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very enjoyable to watch.
Now they got the bikini.
Slightly more condition from prejudging.
She's the defending champion, so a lot of pressure on her. We've seen one champion already defend their title. We think that Aaron Banks might defend his title coming up in men's physique, and chances that Laura Lee Chavados defends her title, Janet.
She's definitely brought a much fuller package. That's what the judges are wanting to see. What I love about Laura Lee, she really commands the stage with her stage presence.
I don't understand why.
It's really hard to turn away.
When you
There's
say
so
fuller
much
package, you
categories.
don't mean necessarily just size.
No, with bikini, they're looking for round, full muscles and not necessarily striated.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have some condition, but shape. Bikini is all about nice shape. A good X frame, nice round shoulders.
Thank you, Laura Lee.
Tight glutes.
She checks every box, doesn't she?
She really does. Beautiful performance. We'll see if that was enough to take the title again tonight.
So here's Ivana out of Madrid, Spain. Bikini International debut. I gotta imagine
The
walking on that
female
stage for your
categories.
debut
I know what that feels
behind the
like.
past champion. Welcome to the show.
Ivana is a bit more conditioned for tonight's show.
I have to be honest, Janet, I really have a tough time finding flaws. Like they so far, Laura Lee
I'm
and
really sleepy, guys.
Ivana
I hope I
both.
can hold on.
You know, similarly
the
with
finals
the
of the
divisions,
men's
once
open.
you line them up, you can really start
Thank
to see
you, Ivana.
and deduct from here. Okay, this is lacking
Please
here.
welcome from the
Ivana always
Philippines,
comes
he
in
is
very
your
conditioned,
reigning, defending
something that she's
Olympia champion,
really well at.
Maureen Blanquisco.
Our current Bikini Olympia champion. She's really set the tone for bringing in that fuller, healthier look with bikini. One of the shorter competitors, but she wears the muscles well. Nice round, full shoulders, full legs, full glutes.
Is her full motivation from last year finishing second? Like, I want this one on my resume as well. Got the Olympia, need this one.
Janet,
She definitely wants to check that off of her resume.
Is it hard? Is it the same, similar to the guys that the taller
Thank
female
you, Maureen.
would do
I'd
better
say-
than the shorter ones?
Let me just add real
Please
quick that I
welcome
think
from
that she
Hallandale Beach, Florida,
beats her Olympia
Romina
package.
Basaldo.
She's brought a little bit more
Okay.
condition to the show. But definitely with shorter physiques, I think it's now when you compare them side by side, like in the comparisons of prejudging,
Sure.
you'll notice right away that Maureen is a little bit fuller package of fuller muscles.
Yeah.
Ashley has a bit more. I think she's more conditioned.
I noticed that
and
right
I
away.
don't think that is in favor.
Thank
That's
you,
what the judges
Ashley.
are looking for.
Sure.
So you really have to find that
Please welcome from
good
Mexico,
balance between
Ellie
condition but yet
Hernandez.
keeping your muscles full.
That's got to be very hard to diet, but not diet too hard. Like it's a fine line
You
for you.
can easily hit or miss, from even within hours too.
Yeah.
So you're always checking in with your coach to make sure that conditioning is right where you want it to be.
Ellie Fernandez looking to get into the top 10 here at the International.
I'm going to be honest. This would be too hard for me to judge.
Thank you, Ellie.
I think I'm learning. This is the second year I've done this
I've
with
been learning
Janet.
for years, and I still couldn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
you're watching a different way than I'm watching.
Former Arnold
Well, it's just
Classic
these
and
girls-
Are you
Olympic
accusing me
champion,
of something?
Jennifer Dorian.
they make it look so effortless. They practice posing non-stop. They get on the stage and that they really just nail their posing routines and bring that confidence, that fun. Absolutely love this.
Jennifer won it all in 2021.
Jen has really worked hard on putting a little bit more size on it and coming in fuller as well.
I was going to ask you, Janet, if it would be right to say that she looks a little rounder than some of the other girls.
She has a uniquely more rounder shape, especially with the glutes and shoulders. So she does have to be a little careful with going too much on that.
I was going to say that her shoulders look a little more capped off than some of the other girls.
You'll notice sometimes with the posing, the bikini girls will either have their shoulders slightly tilted back to kind of hide that away from the judges, or if they're lacking in the shoulders, they may bring it forward to kind of present like a bigger shoulder,
creating that illusion.
What was your biggest challenge? What did you struggle with the most of getting?
For me, and for a lot of women, is keeping tight glutes. That's where we tend to hold the most fat, and the last place that we lose it, and keeping them tight, but also not sacrificing muscle size, which
I don't understand anything about bikini. That's why I'm so silent. I'm trying to digest everything they're saying.
So I noticed off the bat here, condition looks like a little bit more, and muscularity looks like a little bit more.
Yes.
Are you seeing that as well?
Absolutely. And the structure of the glutes, they may be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yukachi.
Can I ask you, from the front, when you're looking at the shape, you obviously that hourglass shape is what you want. But I noticed with the posing, they twist a lot. Are you able to hide if you don't have that hourglass shape?
Definitely. You want to, your transitions, you may transition faster, because if you're holding a pose, then you're going to expose your flaws to the judges. And with those flaws, you want them to see the least.
Sure.
These girls practice posing so well that they know exactly where to hide those flaws.
Judges, and please welcome your
I'm feeling so sleepy, man.
Thank you, Bob. Need 2, Ivana. 4, Romina. 5, Alessia. 7, Ellie. And 9, Okachi.
All right, Janet, what's your takeaway from this call out?
This is our last call out here.
This is basically the
Okay, ladies, let's do a 180. Face that back wall.
I don't know. I don't know when that started though. When they stopped.
I don't understand anything about the bikini and stuff, so I didn't say nothing. But what I can say, they look good though.
Correct. So
these girls are at the back of the pack.
Yes, and the one in the middle will be likely, who stays in the middle will likely to be appear for 5th place.
Because I think bikini awareness are almost.
And here we have Ivana.
Just that the awareness have.
She's looking really good. Condition.
Okay, ladies, thank you very much for taking a step
good
back
balance between top and bottom.
Let's go.
See, Dennis, I think after 2 years of doing this with Janet,
3,
I can judge this stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to judge for you now, and I'm going to tell you.
Jennifer.
Are you going to try?
Yeah. No, I have my 2 favorites right now already.
Here we
Who
go.
are your
First
favorites?
call
Laura
out.
Lee?
I got Laura Lee and Maureen for 1 and 2.
Let's go.
I think safe bet.
Maureen and Ashley switch.
These girls right now in the moment are their nerves, the feeling of, am I going to be switched?
Do 180.
Where's my position at? We have Maureen and Laura Lee in the middle for 1 and 2.
So.
And walk halfway back and hold it when you get there.
Right away, you see Ashley on the end here. She has finer lines underneath the glutes compared to Jen.
Face forward and walk it back.
This is going to be a really tough one because, to me, Maureen and Laura Lee both are full. They have the same level of conditioning.
Thank you very much. Take a step back to
That's going to be very hard to judge. One is just shorter, one is taller.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Sandy. Folks, how about a big hand for your Arnold Classic Bikini International lineup this year. Thank you, ladies.
Tough job for the judges.
Yeah.
All right.
I know those two are
a tough job for me because I'm sleepy.
I want to thank the good folks at Celsius, a proud sponsor of the pay-per-view. We appreciate them. Also, High Tech is the official sponsor of the pay-per-view here at the Arnold Classic, and Mutant, title sponsor for the Arnold Classic. Well, we just saw Bikini International, my favorite all-time Bikini International, the 2019 champion, of course. Janet Leo, I'm going to give you the first word. Can you make the decision right now? DJ's he's going to be a new judge, but what do you think?
It is very tough because we do have in the middle for 1 and 2 the reigning champ here, right. Bikini International, Laura Lee. We also have the current reigning Olympia champion, who is the standard look for bikini, and yet they both came in very full and the same level of conditioning. Both have great presentation on stage. And
man, I'm feeling sleepy, man. It's not for you guys chat. I would have ended this this live.
All right, here we go. Now we're ready. This is your men's physique final, individual presentations, and we got a great lineup here tonight. Please welcome your first competitor from Brazil, Diogo Montenegro.
From Brazil.
Diogo was third at the Mr. Olympia 2022. Great condition, great muscularity. Look at that waist to shoulder ratio is just insane.
Physique.
Please welcome from Brazil, Carlos de Oliveira.
And the Brazilians came out in force this year.
Wow.
Very, very conditioned athlete.
Yes, I was just about to say, his conditioning stands out right away.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing that men's physique class has is everyone seems to be very conditioned.
Yeah.
They really bring the condition.
Yeah.
From Huntsville,
I think that's a must. You got to be
Emmanuel
super conditioned
Hunter.
because you don't get to pose. So you don't get to squeeze the body parts, you know, so the condition's got to be spot on.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, got to be pulling for the professional fisherman.
Yeah.
How do you not pull for Emmanuel Hunter?
And look at his back. I mean,
tiny waist too.
Great detail, great rear delts. I mean, delts overall.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm sleepy.
Look at this waist. Look how flat.
yeah. I'm jealous of a flat stomach. I'm really jealous. I mean,
I know.
I got to keep it real.
I'm in the same boat.
Yusuf Judy.
I'm so sleepy.
His debut here at the Arnold Classic.
This was the gentleman I saw earlier today that I thought could have been a 212 competitor. Very, very heavily muscled, very wide across
and look at that
the
waist.
shoulders. I mean, he's got a great waist, but I wonder sometimes, is it possible to be too big for men's physique? And that's kind of what I see when I look at Vitor.
He's on the cusp.
I mean, I don't know because I'm not obviously a professional judge, but so.
Do you see like thicker muscle mass?
His shoulder, his
more muscle mass?
Let me check the schedule of the Arnold.
Delts are rounder, his chest is thicker, his back is much thicker than the competitors that have come before him. And if you're watching from home and you're looking for some of the areas we're looking at, the delts here you can see different from the competitors before, slope a little bit. They don't kind of cap off and jet out from the front. From the back, they look great. From the front, they slope a little bit off, and it's kind of taking away from that shoulder cap look that we're looking for.
I don't understand.
Please welcome from Fresno, California. He is your current
Here we go.
and reigning
Defending
Arnold
champion.
and Olympia champion, Aaron Banks.
And Aaron Banks is a good way to highlight the shoulder cap that we're talking about. Aaron Banks probably has the best shoulders in men's physique, or at least in this lineup.
Yeah, and probably the biggest the shoulder to waist ratio.
Yeah. And you can see his back. One of the things that really impressed me last year when he won was the lat thickness.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just sinks into this really small waist from the back. But you see, if you're watching at home, you see the shoulder cap off there and kind of just jet out from the side, creating an even wider illusion.
And I like the fact that even as a Mr. Olympia title holder, he's putting his name into the mix at the Arnold Classic.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
I like that.
confident.
I think I'm gonna end this live. Because I'll be sleeping so little. Man, I don't know.
Myron with a great physique. A little bit more polish in a couple areas. Width, maybe the waist could be a little bit tighter. But these guys all have great packages. I would love to have any one of these physiques. You see that shoulder is just a little different than Aaron Banks that came before him.
Edmund Vieira Palmera.
A lot of first timers.
Great waist, great shoulders.
I think it's very important also to see how you stand. You know, you can make your waist appear a little bit smaller depending on how you twist and turn.
Yeah, the illusion is everything.
Very, very important.
Yeah. So you can see as these guys pose, they're trying to kind of work transition poses into their turns so that they can show more to the judges.
All right, another great lineup here at the Arnold, folks. Time for our confirmation round of scoring. We're going to have our lineup backstage at this point. This is being judged live right now. So be as loud as you want. Try to help these judges in making their decision here tonight. All right, our gentlemen in place. Let's send it down to the judges' table. Big Steve.
Thank you, Bob. In numerical order, competitor number 2, Carlos. 4, Joseph. 6, Juan. 8, Myron. And 9, Edvin.
And again, for those people watching at home, this is the reverse order. They're calling out
5 through 9.
5 through 9 instead of, and they're leaving the top 4 for the next call out. Who would you have?
The guy on the very left stands out to me.
I was just going to say the guy on the very left to me looks the most like a men's physique competitor.
Great color, great oil.
But the guy they just put in the middle too. I mean, he's got a great waist, very flat, very wide shoulders.
And Myron, switch, please.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
that makes sense. I think that's
gentlemen spread out.
Finished. That looks like how I would have it.
Is that your 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. They placed it pretty perfectly.
And you remember we
professional judges.
And remember we brought that up. We talked about this in the morning. The guy on the very right, he looks literally like he should be a bodybuilder.
The guy on the very right here.
Yeah. From the front more so than from the back.
I like Edvin's look. I think he has a little bit of room to grow.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Edvin.
Second from the left.
Oh, yeah. He's got a very good.
In numerical order.
Here we go.
Thiago. Emmanuel. Vitor.
Vitor, to me, is the one I see being a 212 competitor. Very, very thick.
How quick until they move Aaron to the middle?
They will.
I'm about to go sleep. So you did late here.
Aaron and Emmanuel, switch, please.
Yeah.
There you go.
Emmanuel's got a great physique.
Gentlemen, face the curtain.
Very small.
Super small waist.
Yeah. Who do you think is the best back development there after Eric?
Emmanuel,
right?
Yeah,
That's how I see
physique
too.
are
Look at
getting
his
big
shoulders
and
too.
wide
Cap
and
off
all.
there.
Face front.
I was impressed with him last year when he got second, and
I almost
it looks
feel
like
like
he's not. He might not even get second.
I was
this
gonna,
year.
yeah, but I think I have him in second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back
personally,
in line.
I think
This
he's the
concludes
second
our
best up there.
confirmation round.
Wow, that
Back
was
to
quick.
you, Bob.
All right, thank you, Big Steve. How about a big hand, folks? Your 2023 men's physique lineup. We'll see you.
Celsius, proud sponsor of the pay-per-view here at the 35th Arnold Classic. Also want to thank the good folks at High Tech as an official sponsor of our pay-per-view broadcast. And of course, Mutant is the title sponsor of the Arnold Classic as we set it back down on the stage. And Bob Ciccarella.
Folks, at the start of the show, you heard Arnold mention his longtime friend and partner, Mr. Jim Lorimer, who unfortunately we lost earlier this year. I please direct your attention to the big screens for a very special video tribute.
The best test and promise of long life is how you live that life.
A confidant, a mentor. I mean, everything that he does, he never ever thinks about himself. He's the most selfless individual that I've ever met.
This is a tribute to Arnold's friend.
Girls were not being given the opportunity to compete.
So in 1959, he started the Ohio Track Club, a women's team, and the rest would be history.
James Lorimer is a man of his word, and he always said that you should cherish the one you love. Dad cherishes his sweetheart Jean and has been married for 57 years. He is a man I could only hope to be like someday. Love you, Dad.
No one can have a better friend than Jim Lorimer. He is really the greatest human being that I know.
The center of my life was sports and games. The message of our Arnold Classic weekend is that fitness is fun. We try to capture and portray in the best possible light the growing variety of ways people express themselves to stay fit. The most enriching of all life's experiences is the friendships, partners, and love we share throughout life. We still have some work to do. More joy and great experiences, and I'm sure the best is yet to be. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Jim Lorimer's friends, family, and especially Arnold himself, I ask you to please rise in a standing ovation for the dedication to this industry for Mr. Jim Lorimer. What a great man and what a great lifetime. He's looking down right now on us saying, all right, let's go. Move that show along. So, Jim, this one's for you. Folks, speaking of lifetime achievements, we have a very special one tonight. There's a tradition here at the Arnold to award a Lifetime Achievement Award. And I direct your attention once again to the big screen as we honor the lifetime achievement of the one and only Kenneth Flex Wheeler.
If you don't know who Flex Wheeler is, you're not a true bodybuilding fan.
Without doubt, is one of the greatest bodybuilders that ever lived.
I haven't seen that type of shape yet. Even the guys with 165 pounds. You just don't see that. You don't see it.
Without a doubt, the greatest bodybuilder of all time.
Let's do his greatest but beautiful time.
The way I got my nickname Flex Wheeler was when I was a teenager, about 14. A lot of the kids used to tease me, saying I used to walk around flexing all the time. So as I got a little bit older and I started competing, you needed some kind of nickname to use. So I started using Flex Wheeler, and it started getting real catchy. And I've been using it ever since. See? Sure, Flex Wheeler. Yeah, sorry.
Let's welcome on Kenny Flex Wheeler.
And speaking of first, Flex Wheeler on the stage now.
That body describes exactly why they call him Flex.
Thus comes the name Flex and his initial championship just a week ago.
How many times do you see a man go into a full split? I've never seen you do that.
No, not in my wildest dreams. Look at the split he's doing right now. I mean, I don't think that I've ever seen in the history of bodybuilding anyone be so flexible that he can do this particular pose here. Again, another split out.
Flex Wheeler.
Flex Wheeler, an atlas with the flexibility of a dancer, and the audience really appreciate it.
It's all about presentation and projecting into the audience and to the judges. You know, Flex was the one. He could beat the others at their all-time best.
I remember just being mesmerized by his posing, how incredibly entertaining and perfect his presentation was.
No one could have beat him. Who could have beat Flex that day? No one.
That was the most perfect physique I'd ever seen up close in my life.
To get big, and this guy was big, and I've always wondered to myself, how can a bodybuilder look like that?
Couldn't believe the shape. The physique on that guy was unreal.
You knew he was dead serious, and he also had that killer.
He kept to himself. He was respectful, but on the stage, he would battle. He would throw elbows. He would stand his ground.
And dramatic as it gets.
You know, I would look at pictures of Flex Wheeler and I'd say, you know what? I know he's out there. I know he's coming. And it made me train harder.
He put everything he had into his preparations for the show, and it paid off.
Like I said, it is the first time ever that I've seen a bodybuilder do a split at a bodybuilding championship. Incredible
Flex Wheelers. Flex Wheelers does the split like Andrew Jack does the split like him.
Ken Wheeler was a guy who got beat up on, and people would piss on him and stuff like that. So I created this alter ego, this Flex Wheeler character who, didn't take shit from people and, didn't start stuff, but was quick to end it or quick to get into it. I just appreciate that everybody giving me an opportunity to find out who I really am, to change instead of just writing me off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flex Wheeler. Here to present the Lifetime Achievement Award, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Flex Wheeler.
Well, Flex, I just want to, everything has been said already, but I told you many times, you won 4 Arnold Classics, and I always considered you one of the greatest champions of all time. They had the symmetry, the size, and the most fantastic posing routine. And not only that, it's talking about your body now, but it's talking about the way you've promoted the sport of bodybuilding. Done an extraordinary job, and that's why you get this Lifetime Achievement Award for all the great things that you've done for bodybuilding. Thank you very much for your great service. Thank you, Flex.
Flex Wheelers.
I just want to get some business done before all this snot and tears start coming out my eyes too much. First, I want to give honor to God, because without him, we wouldn't be here. Next, I want to give honor to Joe Weider, because absolutely, if it wasn't him, none of us would be here or exist in this sport. Jim Mann. You guys all know about hemp helps. You can follow us. I have the honor of having one of my first shows in New Mexico, and that's all because of you again, Jim. There's so much I want to say, but I'll leave it at this. In the words of the great Jackie Robinson, I was built for this. God truly built me to last. I don't want any of you guys to feel sorry for me for anything that I've done or went through or going through or will go through, because without every one of those steps, I would not be here standing on stage with you. It's made me the man that I am. Everything that I've done wrong, everything that I've done right, all of it led me to the man that I am, and I'm thankful for all of it. I'm going to try to get this last thing out because it sums up my life. Corinthians 2, so that I keep from becoming proud. I was given a thorn in my flesh, a message from Satan to torment me and to keep me from becoming proud. 3 times I asked the Lord to take this away from me. Each time he said, "My grace is enough." My power works best in your weaknesses. So I'm glad to boast about my weaknesses, everything that I've been through, everything that I'm going to go through. So I take pleasure in my weaknesses, in my insults, in my hardship, my persecution, and all my troubles. I suffer for the Lord, for I am weak, he's strong. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. God bless all of you.
This is so sad to see him like this right now.
Please. When they get done, take him off that way. All right, thank you, Arnold. Congratulations, Flex Wheeler. Nobody more deserving, of course, and what a great acceptance speech. All right, as you can see, a very special night here at the Arnold, folks, and we've got great competition, tributes, and we're going to honor some of those that we've lost along the way. You'll see a picture right above me of the great Nasser El Sanbadi. Unfortunately, he passed some years ago, but man, what a bodybuilder he was, and what a great guy. To say he had a unique sense of humor would be selling him a little bit short, but anybody that knew Nasser knew what an absolutely fantastic human being. So we give tribute to him here tonight, as obviously he will not be here with the past champions. Folks, also, unfortunately, we've lost way too many in the past few years, but one that was close to my heart was a good friend of mine, Cedric McMillan. He was on the broadcast booth, a former Arnold Classic champion, and I direct your attention for a very special video tribute.
Talk about what it means to defend your past title.
It means nothing. Because I don't give a fuck if I win. When you guys look at my journey, understand that it's really a journey through life. My motivation in bodybuilding is to be the best version of me that I can be. Not for a trophy, but for life.
Bodybuilding is the most official sport in the world. And what's sad is that there are people that have participated in this sport and gave more than 100% to it. But we never have a chance to celebrate them like this. But those lives and those careers of those people that gave everything are just as valuable as that 1% that actually have a chance to be celebrated. Don't let nobody define to you what is winning and what is losing.
Just because these people say you're not the winner doesn't mean you're not winning at your life. You get what I'm saying? I get judged on stage, but I'm the judge of my life. Think about what you want to be said about you when you're just a memory.
What I wanted to do was represent the part of bodybuilding that I fell in love with. As the sport evolved, my vision of what was beautiful in the sport didn't change.
I don't go to a competition expecting us to fight each other. It's a competition to fight life, to be the best that you can be. A lot of times we go through life in a very superficial way. At the end of this life, all the superficial stuff goes away. People are going to remember the feeling that you gave them when they seen you, when you talked to them. So live your life based on what you want your memories to be when you
So sad
live
that
your life the way you
he's gone right now. Like,
it's not
Cedric.
just about the gym. It's not about being a gladiator for a particular competition. It's about being a gladiator for the people that love you every single day. I have 4 kids. I have a mom that I have to take care of. I have a wife. And I have to fight to take care of them every day. I don't think my story will ever end because all of us have a journey to inspire. Live your life and treat everybody in a way that they can have good memories of you, that can maybe look at me, look at what I do, and it sparks some inspiration in them to help them with their journey. This show is very special for me. Win or lose, being in a place so close to my idol, doing something that I love, and to be appreciated for what I do, that is special to me. And as long as I'm able to do that, I feel like I'm winning.
I just want to give a shout out to this little kid. He 8 years old, and he at home laying on the floor in the living room watching Conan the Barbarian. And he turned around and he looked at his mama and he said, I want to be a muscle man when I grow up. And that little kid name is Cedric. Hey, I did this for you, baby.
Man.
Wow, what a great guy. Boy, I miss Cedric, man. He was a character, and some of the stuff that he did on this stage, not just the posing, not just the winning, but just the way he carried himself, sorely missed to this day. But Cedric, this one's for you as well, buddy. He was one of our past champions, and folks, we have got a great celebration of almost all of our past Arnold Classic champions. Please welcome back to the stage, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm doing it.
Do it now.
I'm doing it now. All right. Please welcome your first ever Arnold Classic champion, 1989, Richie Gasperi.
Richie Gasperi.
'90 winner, Mike Ashley. 1991 Sugar Sean Ray. 4-time Arnold Classic champ, Flex Wheeler. 1995 Mike Francois from right here in Ohio. Yeah, buddy, 2001, Ronnie Coleman. The 3-time champ was simply a cut above, Jay Cutler. The man to break the record, you know him as the Blade, Dexter Jackson. In 2007, the Dominican Dominator, Victor Martinez. Two-time champ, Branch Warren. Another 2-time champ, you saw him earlier, the Conqueror, William Bonek. '21 winner, we'll see him in just a few minutes, Nick Walker. Folks, how about a big hand for our classic champions on stage here tonight? Gentlemen, pose down. Well, I just want to tell all of you, I'm so happy to have all of you together. You've brought so much entertainment to our Arnold's Classic audience over the years. The reason why it's always packed is not because of me, but because of you. You're the true champions. So congratulations and thank you for everything that you've done for the sport of bodybuilding. Let's give them a big, big hand. Those great, great champions.
Good guys.
Good.
Wow. So that was a lot of history, a lot of sentimentality. I want to start first with Jim Lorimer. That was impressive, guys. Obviously a public servant, Flex Wheeler. And then what was it like to see all those champions out there again?
We have a couple of champions missing. I mean, Brandon Curry was not on stage, and Dennis Wolf, who I know is sick back home in Vegas. So I hope they're watching. Dennis Wolf and Brandon Curry, you guys both deserve to be on that stage with all the other champions. So it's good to see these guys still.
I just have to say it was a beautiful tribute to Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric kind of embodied what Arnold loved about the sport. He was one of the athletes that didn't want to conform to what judges wanted. He knew what he saw as the art in bodybuilding and wanted his physique to represent that. And he always used to sign his autographs at the booth, Arnold's favorite. It was something he took a lot of pride in. So it was nice to see them give tribute to Cedric.
And I think it means a lot, Janet, to see all these past champions to Arnold to come back.
Oh, did I just see Kai Green on that stage too?
I didn't see him.
At the end, I think I just saw him walk on that stage.
Just to follow up with Fuad's statement with the tribute to Cedric is that, he had a great message that applies to everyone, that you are in control and you are the judge of your own life and winning at life, and that no one else gets to dictate that but you.
Well said. Well said. We hope you're enjoying the show. We still got more to come. Of course, the awards will come at the end of the night with Arnold Schwarzenegger. If we're lucky, we'll get the governor up here on the set, but he is a busy man tonight as we send it back down to Bob Ciccarello.
All right, folks, great moments continue, and they are coming up in just a moment. We have our confirmation round of scoring with our gentlemen you saw earlier in the program. Now we get down to business. Very close competition. Judges are scoring. This is being judged live right now. So we're going to have our open men on stage at this time.
Well, let's see. This is
what it's coming down to, folks. All right, hang on. Just being told there's so many bodybuilders fit on a staircase at one time. So Kai Green is currently doing a handstand, I'm told, on the stairway. How about seeing Ronnie Coleman back on stage, huh? Unfortunately, because of Ronnie, you cannot go into a gym today without hearing somebody in there going, lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Unfortunately, they got like 100 pounds in their hand. There's like, no, it's lightweight. Like you need to put more on, All right, we're going to see some of our champs tomorrow. I don't know if we got all of them tomorrow, folks, but for those who've never been to the seminar, that'll be right back here. We'll have all the champs on stage with Arnold himself. That's always the crown jewel of the weekend, as Jim Lorimer used to call it. So we're looking forward to that tomorrow morning. And, of course, all of our expo events in full force also tomorrow. Just for the record, I am not wasting time right now. I am just telling you these things. If I was wasting time, I'd be doing things like shuffling paperwork and making arbitrary announcements to make it look like I was wasting time, but not actually wasting time. You follow me, folks? Are you with me? Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Thank you. I almost forgot that one. Here we go, folks. This is it. All right, everything on the line here tonight. Confirmation round live right now. Big Steve.
Let's see. Let's see who's gonna win. Let's see who's gonna win tonight. First call out.
Thank you, Bob. In numerical order, competitor 2, Big Ramy. Competitor 4, Andrew Jack.
Ooh, Big
5,
Ramy first call.
Samson, and 8, Nick Walker.
Big Ramy in top 4. Yeah, buddy.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
That's a lot of muscle. These are the 3 tallest, biggest men, and then you got Nick on the far left there.
Front lat
Very
spread.
thick, very muscular. All of them are back better from the night before. Who stands out to you, Dennis?
Man, size-wise, of course, Ramy right now, he stands out to me, to be honest.
It's great to see him in this call out.
He looks really much better than he did yesterday. He kind of stands out more than yesterday. And, you know, he's standing next to the tallest guy, Andrew Jack, and then Samson right next to him.
Back double bicep.
And it's really like...
Nick is definitely the most conditioned of the bunch.
This will be his shot right now.
Oof. How do you
It's
judge that?
It's a great shot for Nick.
But also for Samson.
Samson looks amazing too. Yep.
Janet?
To me, when I look at these top 4,
They all look amazing right now.
Sorry, Janet.
It's their upper bodies,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, looking nice.
That's all you.
Sorry, I was going to say when I look at the top 4, Samson still stands out to me as the most balanced of all 4 of them, but the other 3 have greater strengths in other areas. This side tricep is great for Nick.
And Ramy.
Ramy looks very good in that
Oh,
side
wow.
tricep as well.
I really love the way Nick poses this way.
As nice as Andrew's physique is, I feel like it's a little thinner than the other 3.
Big Ramy. I think Big Ramy is gonna be in the top 4.
Your favorite, most muscular.
Ramy's quads look humongous.
I know. Thank you. Hello, Arnold. How are you? Good.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
It's a great call out. Those are your top
Wow.
4.
So great to see Ramy making it in that call out.
Yeah. Big Ramy top 4.
William and Sean.
First call out.
So here we have 5, 6, and 7 on the way out. Sean stepping up with 2 really thick bodybuilders. Sean holding his own.
Sean and William, please.
There we go. So with that move, that indicates that they have Sean in the 5th place spot,
Front double
ahead of
bicep.
William and ahead of Akeem.
Sean Clavida for 5th place, I think.
Front lat spread.
And I think William Bonac for 6th, and then Akeem 7th. That's my
I
honest
think what's
opinion.
carrying Sean
I think
over
Ramy is gonna be in
William
top
and
3. I
Akeem
think
is
Ramy is
his
gonna
conditioning. His
kick
proportions
down
are perfect,
someone.
but his condition is just a little bit better than both William and Akeem.
Back double bicep.
And we are fortunate now to have the honorable former governor of the great state of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, join us. Governor, good to have you with us. You're a busy man today.
Well, I've been running all over the place. You're absolutely right. But that's what you do when you're promoting, right? You have to be sure that you're on top of everything. I mean, it was exciting to see, the world's strongest firefighters and all that kind of stuff. But this is exciting now, dispose of, because we have seen them yesterday. And I think that some of them actually got more cut today, right? I mean, I've seen Ramy, for instance. He looked to me more cut today than he was yesterday.
Yeah, all of them came back better. Arnold, what do you think of Sean Clarita there in the center, being 190 pounds approximately?
Yeah,
incredible.
I called him Franco. Because he's the sugar. I went up to him and said, "Hi, Franco." I said, "No, sorry." I said, I know who you are. But anyway, yeah, he's fantastic. I mean, I totally understand why they call him the giant killer, because he's really dangerous. Because if you really look for flaws, you almost can find one on his body. Right. And when he poses, he holds the poses for a long time. Yeah. So I mean, he's a very, very dangerous competitor.
Justin, Patrick, and Kamal.
So we're here. We have the last call out with the final three.
But even this last call out, these guys are sensational. I mean, the definite everything across the board are just.
They're definitely all in shape.
Yeah.
You know, something that you don't see normally. It shows that everybody comes in great condition.
Front lat spread. Side chest.
Governor, you look at Kamal on the left at 52. Does he give you reason to think, you know what, maybe I can come back and get back in the show?
I think that this is really freaky. I mean, don't you think so? I mean, 52.
52.
I mean, because this is not like an over 50 category.
Yeah.
This is the regular category where the young kids, everyone is competing. I mean, this is amazing, the kind of shape he's in for his age. Or the kind of shape he's in. You look at his back.
So much detail.
I mean, it's really amazing, his back development. He has one of the most complete backs.
Almost 30 years for the whole competitor field because he raises the bar up to 52.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I don't understand is why bodybuilders that they kind of spread their legs, knees not that far. I mean, they try to get down lower to the ground, or I don't know what that is about, because it kind of looks really weird.
Abdominals and thighs.
Beautiful triceps poses, all of them. See, if one of them would be smart, he would do a vacuum now, and then do the abs again, right?
The one on the right just did it.
Oh no, he can do it. Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Well done. Well done.
Because you never can really hold the abs for too long, right?
Right.
So that's why it's good to do a vacuum.
Switch it up.
To double up with another.
Samson.
All right, so we have another.
Here we go again.
They're gonna mix match them now for sure.
They're gonna make these four work until one of them fades because they're so close.
Yeah, exactly.
I only got them.
Well, it is really close. It's
And,
very,
and
very
they should
hard.
make them work. I mean, it's for $300,000.
Arnold, who's your favorite physique out of these four?
I would say Samson. Even though I have to complain about his posing for some reason or the other, because I mean, because I think he has the most extraordinary development, muscle development up there on the stage, meaning the best proportions.
Yeah.
But his posing, somehow he always makes me feel like he's getting out of the pose 5 seconds too early.
Too quickly, yeah.
Too quickly.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, I think that he has a good shot here today to win, because I think that he has the most complete body.
So the judges are indicating that Samson and Nick here are 1 and 2 in the show. Good for Samson, has moved ahead of Rami from the Olympia. So that's a jump, and now Nick is fighting for that win with Samson.
Side chest.
Nick was the favorite coming into the show, Arnold. So
Yeah, I mean, and he has a good shot of winning, because I tell you that he improved since the Olympia competition.
He's definitely
It's
sharper.
really amazing how good he looks today. But you know, it's always who is in the competition.
Yeah,
that's what it's about. And so I think that Nick is better than I've ever seen him.
Yeah,
but there's other guys that are equally as good.
Yeah, we just talked about Nick earlier, and we thought that he basically looked the same as last night. I think he looks better right now than he did last night.
Look at his back.
So Nick competed against Samson at the Olympia. Nick was 3rd, Samson was 6th. But Samson has brought a little bit tighter package to the Arnold Classic. So he seems to have moved past Rami.
I think so. I think so. I think that he has an extraordinary development. And that, like I said, Samson has just a complete physique. And this is the big problem that Rami has. Rami has, he's fighting this, that his deltoids, for instance, are overshadowing his biceps and his triceps.
Yeah.
His thighs are overshadowing his extraordinary lats that he has. And so it's like he has to kind of like almost restart the whole thing, it seems to me. And just say, okay, I have to lose 2 inches on my thighs. I have to lose a little bit on my deltoids, gain more on my arms. To kind of,
it's almost
get
out of
better
that.
proportions.
Yeah.
Because if you get judged on proportions, he would never get the ultimate amount of points.
This is it.
But I admire him because he's really in good shape this time, and really came in. The posing was excellent and everything.
Front double bicep.
Yep, Steve's going to make them work to figure out who wants it more.
Front lat spray.
Why you not compare Vami in the middle though? Why is Vami always put?
Yeah, Andrew also looks fantastic. I mean, let's be honest.
Yes,
Andrew's got
I mean,
a
he
great
really
left.
looks great. It's so much muscle there, so much definition, muscle separation. He really looks fantastic.
What did you think of
That's
his
why
po-
it's very, very tough because each one has their own qualities. He has his very unique development and a really unbelievable midsection, intercostals, serratus, abdominals, and the whole thing like this. And his posing is good.
What did you think of his? You thought his posing routine was good? The splits?
Very, very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in pain when he does it.
Is this the closest you've seen in a long time? I mean, it looks like they're taking.
I swear to you, I could not. I don't even know how I would go about, especially the top 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible, to be. It's so close. So whoever wins should know that it was only by maybe 1 point, and whoever loses should know that they're not losers.
Yeah.
Because every one of those
And
guys
they're
that are in the
walking
top
these guys,
5 or
they're
6,
walking
are all winners.
Much different than we saw in Classic Physique with Ramon running away with it
That's
tonight.
right. Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
absolutely.
You can argue either way with
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Samson's fighting, Nick are fighting. They both know.
Oh yeah.
One of them's going to walk away with it.
Look at that shot of Nick. I mean, good heavens. Well done.
Yeah, I think that Samson kind of is very confident. I think he knows that he's really on the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
You always know as a bodybuilder, we all have gone through that, where you look one day in the mirror and you say, today it's not happening, but let me do my best. And then other days you really feel like everything is pumped up, and you have your act together.
Here we go with the pose down.
We're going to get one last look.
So the judges have their winner. It's going to be Nick or Samson,
Yes.
1 and 2.
Yes, and I think
This pose down now, this is, I think, more show business. This is like to entertain the audience. The audience loves the pose offs, the pose down, and then especially when they go into the audience. I don't know if they're going to do that today or not, but I mean, that's always a lot of fun when they do that. In the meantime, it gives the judges a chance to kind of add up the scores and all that.
I haven't seen that many cameras up since LeBron James passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the scoring title. I mean, everyone's got their phone up and taking a photo.
That's right.
This is going to break the internet.
So Nick holding center stage there.
Yeah.
With Rami trying to get some airtime next to him, but now Nick's going over to follow Samson. So Nick feels like he has something to show over here.
Yeah, those kind of things are very fun because it's in the right spirit, even though they look like they're competing against each other and kind of like saying, look, I'm better than you, but then they shake hands afterwards and they hug each other. So I think it's really the camaraderie up there on stage is just fantastic. And I also like, so many times you see those championship, battles, and then when they award the trophies, they hug each other, they talk to each other rather than throwing. In the old days, the losers always threw trophies around inside the wall.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, but it's always the tension is always there until
that's right.
after prejudging.
That's right. Yeah.
Once prejudging is done, that's when everybody starts to relax.
The hot property this year, though, is the jacket. Everyone was looking to get one of those
Everybody wants
jackets.
a jacket from Arnold.
Yes.
But in general, I think the bodybuilders today are in better condition, and I think you guys are always talking a lot about condition when you do your commentary, which is really important because in the old days, I mean, just a few years ago, these guys were shaking when they held the pose for more than 2 seconds. You don't see this shaking anymore now. It's gone. I think they learned and they just practice much more the posing. Yeah. Then better condition.
Arnold, they heard you loud and clear.
Yeah. So.
we're so happy.
You've been very vocal about it. People listen to you.
Had to be, yeah, exactly. Because when you get to that stage, you got to be in shape.
We're so happy to have the governor join us here, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger on set. I want to ask you 2 quick things. Jim Lorimer, the public servant, you said it best. He was a true public servant for what he did for this.
Well, he was a great public servant. I mean, and his whole life was always about giving back to the community, giving back to this country. I mean, the guy was an FBI agent. He was a mayor of Worthington. He was a judge. He was a law professor. He was working hard. He had a wonderful family. And, his love for Jean, for his wife, was just extraordinary. So he was a mentor of mine and just a sweetheart of a guy.
That was such a classy move. Let's set it back down to the stage and Bob Ciccarello.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce at this time your wheelchair chairman, the Beast, Nick Scott, and your 2023 Arnold Classic champion, 5-time, make it 6-time now, Harold King Kong Kelly.
All right, so Harold, this is the big stage. How's it feel being a 6-time champion here at the Arnold Classic?
It's phenomenal being out here representing the wheelchair class and being in front of all of you guys. We really appreciate it, and we love you all.
But you guys are wondering how wheelchair bodybuilding's judged is from the waist up. So you guys want to see what he got? Well, let's hit some music and hit some poses, Harold. This is your moment. Hit some music.
Arnold here. Where's Arnold?
Nice.
Fuad, I saw him earlier today, and man, the guy looks so good. I mean,
Listen, this is absolutely incredible, and these guys are strong as you could imagine. I actually had the fortunate chance to train with a wheelchair bodybuilder earlier this year, and he kind of put me to shame on a lot of exercises. It's absolutely incredible what these guys do, and he looks phenomenal.
6-time champion.
Really inspiring to see the dedication that they have.
Man, the governor moves fast. He was just up here with us. Gets down on the
there,
stage.
no problem, yeah.
6-time champion. Getting the trophy from Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. King Kong Kelly.
Congratulations.
6 times.
1 second, Arnold. Arnold, 1 second. Because the last time I saw you was at Mr. Lorimer's funeral. And a lot of people see Arnold as amazing. He's a legend, and that you are. But one thing you guys will never know about Arnold, which I do, when I was at the funeral the day before, I seen the people come in, and I was like, okay, Arnold's here, but where is he? And I was looking because I saw him. And I was looking around, I couldn't find Arnold. But then I was looking around, and there he was. He was actually waiting in line to meet and greet the Lorimer family. He didn't rush. He actually waited in the line like everybody else. And that shows who you really are. And Arnold, it took many years to get this on the wheelchair on this stage. And to see you to do that and to have such an honor, even though how much you've did with your life, to be able to do that, that really touched me. And I was in the back seeing that, and nobody's ever going to see how that was unless I told them what it was.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's give a big hand to this great athletes here. Thank you so much for always organizing everything. You've been a great friend. And let's be honest. I don't know if there's a camera here to take a close-up, but he set me up here tonight because he knows I have a ring. It's the governor's ring, and then he had to come with a bigger ring. Look at this. Mine's bigger.
Arnold, get a picture with the champ.
Congratulations.
6-time wheelchair champion, Harold King Kong Kelly.
All right, congratulations, Harold.
We're getting towards the end, the nitty gritty, guys. But we've had the governor up here. That he was down there. We've seen the wheelchair, we've seen the tributes. I thought the tribute to Flex Wheeler was kind of special. That was the moment. You talked about Cedric as well. I know that touched you. What does Flex mean to the industry and the community?
I mean, look, there's never been a top 5 of all time without Flex Wheeler mentioned in that group. So he deserves it. It's incredible what he's done for the sport. It's incredible what he's shown you can achieve and what a real physique looks like. The artistry of the physique. He's kind of a unique figure. You've never really seen a physique before or after him that looks like that.
Yeah.
So, for him to carry on and even with the disability and continue to promote bodybuilding is great.
Yeah. All right. We are getting down to awards time. We're getting close to the champions. Again, 7 championship titles will be decided over this weekend. And we're going to turn our attention to Janet's neck of the woods, the Bikini International. All right, Janet, what has the last hour been like for these women as they have waited? Take us back to 2019 when you were in the same position.
Gosh, they've been waiting a long day. They've
Yeah.
been waiting all weekend, all day. And right now, the nerves, it's coming down to the top, the top 4 in that first call out and down to even the top 2 between Maureen and Laura Lee.
All right, here we go.
I got to say, it's going to be really tough, but they both came in very full, great
Presenting
conditioning.
the 6th place award,
But
representing Wolfpack,
it is hard to be an Olympia
Michael
champion.
Henderson and his lovely daughter Emma.
My nerves are going just for them.
Please take the 6th place award and present it to Ivana Eskandar.
Yvonne Eskandar, pick it up 6th. When you were out on the stage at this point, did you think to yourself, I've got this, or were you still, there's a chance I'm not going to?
You never know until they call your name,
name.
until you hear Bob say
Presenting
your
the
name.
5th place
That's
award,
when it's
representing Vain
definitive.
Nutrition, Mr. Joe Johnson.
Congratulations to Ivana.
Yep.
I was right.
Oh my goodness.
DJ called it.
Again, this could have went either way. Congratulations to both of them. They both looked amazing. Clearly, Laura Lee brought enough for the judges to be in favor of her.
Which is good for her because, beating
And
the
presenting
reigning
the
Miss
1st place
Olympia
award, representing
is
Angel
setting herself up
Competition
for this
Bikinis.
year.
That's Tara
Absolutely.
Jones. along with IFBB superstar Victor Martinez.
She had a lot to work on sliding
Please
back at the
take
Olympiad.
the first
She
place
brought
check,
it. She
the
brought the
first
fullness.
place
She brought the
award,
overall look.
the
She never
title of
disappoints in the
2023.
presentation.
Bikini International champ and two-time Arnold champion, Loli Chapanos.
Wow. Congratulations. So exciting. This was a well-deserved win. She worked extremely hard.
So she wins it in 22. She wins it in 23. Go back to 21. She was in third. She has been consistent. So her reign will continue for another year.
Again, this is so hard to choose. All of these girls looked absolutely amazing.
All right, ladies, stay right there, please. Everybody moving a little bit towards the center.
Very happy to see the
thank you,
South
ladies.
She definitely deserved it. Well deserved.
So no surprise, Laura Lee gets the win. Two-time champion now, edging out Maureen Blanquisco and Jennifer Dory, the top three. Dennis James, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yes,
you were right again.
I saw that coming. I just like, yeah. And I'm happy for Laura because she's one of my favorite bikini girls, to be honest, because I like the taller statue. And I like that she, like Janet said, she works extremely hard and she puts it all out there for everybody to follow her on social media to see what she's really doing, how much work she's putting in.
Yes, I think he went to the buffet because that just open. So I think he ran right to the muffins. That's what I expected to be.
That's exactly what he did. Laura Lee, two-time Arnold Classic champ. You can see the emotion fill your eyes as you heard that announcement. It's got to feel real good to be back here defending the title.
It's a beautiful thing, guys, to not give up, right? 2 months ago, I went to the Olympia and I finished 5th place, and you question yourself, right? Let me tell you something. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking that success is a straight line. It goes up, it goes down. Success happens when you don't give up. Success happens when you give your best every single day. I came here with everything I had to prove once again, and here I am just with that trophy. I don't know when that's gonna hit, to be honest, maybe like after those cookies backstage, but just thank you. Thank you for everyone that is here for the sport, everyone that's watching back home, the love and the support that I get, Bob, from the sport, like you, from every single judges that are over there. I can't really see you, but I appreciate you. You guys are family to me. The IFBB Pro League, obviously the Mannion family, Mr. Jim Mannion, JM Mannion, Debbie Mannion, Tyler Mannion, Cassie Mannion, and Etila Mannion, hopefully soon. No pressure, Tyler. But
well, a little more special tonight because I actually met your folks the other night, and they're here.
they are here. They're like all the way in the balcony over there because that's the seat that they wanted. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I love you so much. I hope I can make you proud because oh my God. Okay. A lot of emotion. The sport is my entire life. I also want to say, obviously, thank you to Arnold, obviously, Lloyd Davis, David, the whole entire Conan team, Mitch that's over there killing the game, the entire hotel staff over here. It's to be our best, we need this. It takes the entire village. And so just want to say how grateful I am from the bottom of my heart. I have a
She's giving a speech now. I don't really know.
And never giving up and just believing in herself to keep pushing forward, and she earned it.
All right, let's send it back down to Bob Ciccarello.
All right, our gentlemen lined up and in place, handing out the 6th place award. Super attorney and my good friend Rick Collins.
Classic
Welcome,
man,
Rick. Rick will present the 6th place award. Please take the 6th place award and present it to Edmund Ferreira Palmera.
You guys liked Edvin, especially in that lineup. He looked good.
I do. I think Edvin's got a great physique and a great future. I thought he would have been a place higher at least, but judges have decided he is 6th.
Presenting the 5th place award. Representing Edmonton, your Olympia runner-up this year, Eric Lunsford. Please take the 5th place award and present it to Carlos de Oliveira.
So the Brazilians holding down 5th and 6th.
Derek looks huge, even in off-season.
Presenting the 4th place award from Bay Nutrition, Mr. Joe Johnson. Please take the 4th place award and present it to Vitor Chavez.
I'd like to see Vitor go into a 212 or classic category and show some of that muscle off with some of the bigger boys.
Top 3, here we go.
Presenting the 3rd place award, Mr. Joe Fournier, Mr. Shante Atakian. Miss Shante, sorry about that.
We'll probably go
You
to
think Emmanuel 3rd?
Yeah, it's probably
You
slipping.
may take the 3rd place check, the 3rd place award, and present it to Emmanuel Hunter.
Yeah. Slipped one place from last year, but still great showing. I mean, I'm impressed with his physique.
What do you think he needs to work on, Dennis?
I think
a little more shoulder?
I think it was a little bit the condition. Maybe
Yeah.
the other guy's a little more conditioned than him.
I feel like his structure is a little bit more compact than the guy
This
who's
guy super tiny waist.
Yeah.
Presenting the 2nd place award is 8-time Olympia champion Lee Haney. Lee will take the 2nd place check, the 2nd place award to our runner-up this evening, Diogo Montenegro.
Yeah, Diogo's got a great physique. I actually think Diogo made a beat Emmanuel on shoulder width. That ratio was just a little bit greater. Could have been where he took it.
But it's also the condition. He's really in great condition.
Yeah.
Overall balance is beautiful. Color is right.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved.
Is this the worst kept secret this year?
I'm sorry?
Is this the worst kept secret this year? Who's going to win? Who's going to win men's physique?
Thank you, Lee. And presenting the first place award, Mr. Fisher Edwards, representing Celsius. And IFBB superstar, Mike Ashley. They will take the first place check, the first place award, the title of 2023, Arnold Men's Physique Champ, and still champion,
Say it with me.
Aaron Banks.
He just built a little differently, you know. He's got very good separation, very round muscle bellies, great from the back, massive shoulders, really chest, and to top it all off, a very, very small waist. It's going to be hard to beat for some time.
Now a two-time champion, Aaron Banks from California.
He's on top of his game with back-to-back wins.
And you got to throw an Olympia into that, and you're on top of the world.
And he gets some Arnold time again.
Let's see what Arnold has to talk about. I have to say now. I know Arnold is not a big fan of people pushing their legs.
Very deserving win. Great physique.
All right, thank you, presenters. Gentlemen, if everybody can move in just a little bit for pictures, please. Nope, just stay, leave the trophies there. Just move in.
So as they go through their final pose off, Aaron Banks, Diogo, and Emmanuel, top three. Not a big surprise for
No
men's
surprise
physique.
at all. Yes.
Yeah. I like to give you guys credit, but this time I'm not giving you credit because it was kind of obvious, right? It was just like it was what they call the no-brainer. It was a no-brainer.
Not surprising, but still well-deserved.
Sure, absolutely. And that leaves one, and that takes us down to the Arnold Classic. This is the one's going to be interesting. We're going to sit it down, go off first for a little quick interview. Chicarella.
You got that right. Say it. I always tell Bob, say it one more time. Just say it one more time.
2 times for the 2-time champ, and still Arnold Classic champion.
It just sounds so good. It sounds real good.
Use that as your ringtone. Olympia champ, Arnold Classic champ again. You ain't slowing down at all, my friend.
I'm not. And but right now, I'm hungry. I've been prepping for the last 3 years. I had an amazing rookie season. Placed second at my first Olympia. Literally took a couple weeks off, got back on it, and continued to push to my first Arnold. Ended up winning that. A week after that, I won the Boston. Came back off 2 weeks, got ready for the Olympia. We won that, and took another week off and got ready for this show. And I'm here. We got the trophy.
Well, you're here. You're the champion. I assume we'll see you back on the Olympia stage this year, my friend.
Absolutely. I'll be ready for that, too.
Got it. Aaron Banks, 2-time Arnold Classic champ.
Well, he's put in the work. I mean, he's definitely put in the work, and it doesn't look like he's slowing down, as Bob asked him, and he replied, absolutely not. Guys, take a look at the final results for physique and Aaron Banks, Diogo, Emmanuel Hunter. You guys kind of called it pretty much true to form. Well done.
Well, I mean, I think this is also why Aaron's been ruffling a little bit of feathers. I mean, he's just been on a winning streak ever since he kind of walked into the scene.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'm being told we're heading back down to the stage.
We're going to be presenting and an award for the best poser as judged tonight. That award goes to Andrew Jacked.
We saw Urs get this last night.
$10,000. Not a bad night's work, Andrew.
Best poser. He's hoping for much more, though.
Now you
There's
just need a big wall.
He did a phenomenal job with his posing routine.
All right. You got to hit a pose. Do something. That's why you won.
I wonder who will get the most muscular.
Oh, do one of these. You know.
Are they doing a most muscular award?
Yeah.
That's going to be Nick, I think.
Rami.
Oh, here
Rom.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
$10,000 split.
I told you he'd win by split decision. There you go. Give it up for Andrew Jack.
Good for him, man. That routine was really, really good. It was really well done. And it's not often you see the splits on a guy that size.
Folks, the Most Muscular Award is a very special one, created by Arnold himself and in memory of our good friend that we lost just a few years ago, Mr. Franco Colombo. That Most Muscular Award tonight goes to the mutant Nick Walker.
Yeah, well.
And you guys are on fire. 3 for 3.
Well, they gave a check to Andrew, and they give a check to. I don't know if that means the next check is going to go. They're saving the big check for Samson.
Think Samson's going to get the big check?
Sharing
Well,
the wealth.
Listen, I remember when Rami won his first Olympia, he won the People's Choice Award in the Olympia.
Did he?
Yeah, and I
All
remember
right.
when he got
That's
the
right.
award, he kind of felt like, okay, that means
I might not win.
winning.
Yeah.
So he can't really.
I
go
wonder
off
if
that.
Nick feels that way
All
right now, or if
folks, this
he.
is it. The results are
he's
in.
gonna
Here we
take
go.
both.
Let's see.
I think I'm more nervous than the guys down there.
All right, we are ready to go. If I can have our gentlemen on stage, please.
So we're doing top.
Let's see. Oh, I'm tired.
So they're doing a top 6, correct?
Yeah. No, they bring all of them out,
Yeah.
and then the top
So
6.
6 is probably going to be William.
But
We'll have William
you're going
and
to know
Sean.
something at 4, right? At 4, you're going to be like, that's
All
where
right, here we go.
it's going to
Presenting
tilt.
the
I still don't
sixth
think we'll
place
know at
award.
4.
You think 3, 2, 1 is going to be
Representing
We already know
Proton,
who's 3,
Mr.
and we already know
Stacey
who's 1 and
Lewis
2.
Kaufman.
We just don't know who's 1.
really?
I think right now
You
they
think
have. They
Nick
have
or Samson?
Since
William,
1987.
It's definitely
Sean,
between
Samson,
Nick
1
and
and 2.
Samson.
William, Sean, Rami,
Please
Andrew,
take the 6th place
and Nick or
award
Samson.
and present it to
William Bonnack.
Team Williams.
Oh, Akeem.
Oh,
Hakim.
I had a William.
yes. I did not see that coming, to be honest.
I didn't either. I thought William would have landed 6.
You don't think he gets 5? You think William will grab 5?
I think Sean's got 5.
Yeah.
Sean's got 5.
Yeah.
6 please.
All right, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Lelis. Presenting the 5th place awards, my good friend Joe Finley from Project AD. They will take the 5th place award and present it to
Big Rami.
the Giant Killer, Sean Clarita.
Good for Sean, man. You know what? 5th place in an open class with guys that are outweighing you by 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds is absolutely incredible. It's good for him.
Especially top Olympians in the
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. It's really a big achievement. I know he was hoping for more. I know a lot of people predicted him in a higher placing, but still 5th place in this lineup is absolutely incredible for Sean.
Well done, Sean Clarita, 5th place. Here we go, your top 4.
Presenting the 4th place award, representing Wolfpack, once again, Michael Anderson. They will take the 4th place award and present it to
Big Rami.
Big Robbie.
Yeah, as he was better tonight. You know, Rami came back better tonight, but last night, you got to remember they combined both scores.
He was behind Sean last night.
Yeah, last night I think he was behind Sean. I think they moved him ahead today, and I think Andrew was just a little bit too far ahead for him to catch up. I hope we see a renewed Rami at the
Presenting
Olympia.
the 3rd place award, once again from Muscle Tech, Mr. Scott Welch. Please take the third place check, the third place
it's Andrew?
award. And
I think it's Andrew,
Andrew Jack.
Andrew's got a beautiful physique, absolutely incredible. Samson and Nick have just brought something a little bit more special tonight, but Andrew is still new.
Yeah, but watch out for Andrew in the next years.
Andrew's still new, and I would not be surprised if in a year he's going to be standing in the winner's circle.
Yeah. So if your check theory holds true, the next name that should be announced should be Nick Walker.
No, well, yeah.
If the check, because if you get the check,
if
it means you're not finishing on top.
If the check thing is true,
you're finishing second and third.
That's right.
For Andrew's pro debut here at the Arnold and coming out with a posing routine
Presenting
award.
the second place award, representing
it's really, really
Celsius,
incredible
Mr.
for Andrew.
Paul Martinez.
How awesome.
Please take the second place check, the second place award to our runner-up this evening.
Let's see. Nick Walker.
Nick Walker.
You
SAMSON
guys.
DAUDA.
Wow, this is. I am
SAMSON
so happy
DAUDA.
for Samson, to be honest, because this man done the unthinkable. Nick's
he's in a little bit of disbelief, isn't he?
He's disappointed, but he has every right to be disappointed because he worked super hard and it was really, really close. I can't wait to see the score sheet so we can see
How far they were apart.
Yes. Ford can't hold himself together right now. And I don't blame you for it.
I'm trying to be as professional as possible, but
Congratulations,
Samson is a
Samson.
friend, and I'm very, very happy for him.
You know who's jumping around right now, doing somersaults? Milos.
Oh, yeah. Samson Dauda.
The crowd loves it. So
I have to say, honestly, he just jumped over Rami and over Nick, who just both beat them at the Olympia. And Nick was
SAMSON
at his
DAUDA
best. Rami was good tonight,
wins
and
the
Samson
Arnold
just brought
Classic.
a better package.
and Samson just put himself on the map for the
Now,
Olympia
Good
this year.
night, guys.
Samson is,
I'm so
if you
tired.
go by standing, Samson would be
Good
the
night.
third best bodybuilder in the world.
But as you guys said, and Janet said,